पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अकार उकार वर्णनम is done. Page number 440. टीका line number 24. तदेवं अकारोकार निरूपणम सप्रपंचम व्याख्याय मकार निरूपणम अवतारयति. अकार उकार निरूपणम is done. So स्थूल प्रपंच, आकार is स्थूल प्रपंच, जागृत अवस्था, तद अभिमानी, all three put together is akara. उकार is सूक्ष्म प्रपंच, स्वप्नावस्था, तद अभिमानी चैतन्य. All of that is done. Now along with prapancha saprapancham vyakhyaya makar nirupanam. So now makar nirupanam is taken up in Anandagiri ji's Tika Nanu, line number 12. ननु अकारात्मक स्थूल शरीरस्य उकारात्मक सूक्ष्म शरीरस्य च पारमार्थिकत्व अभ्युपगमे द्वैतता स्यात् इत्याह स्यात् इति नेत्याह. If you say akara is different, ukara is different, then akaratmaka sthula sharira, ukaratmaka sukshma sharira, they also will become different from Brahma and Paramarthika. If they are Paramarthika, Paramarthikatva Abhyupagame, Dvaitata Syat, there will be Dvaitam. Iti Netyaha. Sharira Dvaya Karanam. This was already said in the Moolam. Sharira Dvaya Karanam. Atma Jnanam. Sharira Dvayasya Karanam. Atma Jnanam. Atma Jnanam means Atmanah Ajnanam. Atma Vishayaka Ajnanam. Sabhasam Avyakritam Ityuchyate. This is Avyakritam. Etat Karana Shariram Atmanah. This is Atmanah Karana Shariram. So Sharira Dvaya iti Tika. स्थूल सूक्ष्म प्रपंच रूप कार्यस्य तत्कारण मात्रत्वात् न द्वैतम इति परिहरति. स्थूल सूक्ष्म प्रपंच is only कार्य. स्थूल सूक्ष्म प्रपंच रूप कार्यस्य कारण मात्रत्वात्, and therefore between कार्य and कारण there is abheda. कार्य कारणयोः अभेदत्वात्, they are not all different. In other words, there is no dvaitapatti. It is still advaitam. Na dvaitam iti pariharati. Tat karana matratvat. So karana prapancha is not different from sthula and sukshma, or sthula and sukshma prapancha is not different from karana. Dvaitam pariharati netyaha. Sharir dvayasya karanam. in Tika further, Ajnanasya prapanchotpadakatva asambhavam ashankate. Ajnanasya prapancha utpadakatva asambhavam. Now, a question is raised. Can Ajnanam produce prapancha? Can Ajnanam be karanam for prapancha? So, question is, no, it cannot be possible. Ajnanasya prapanchotpadakatva asambhavam ashankate. Katham? In Anandagiri ji's Vyakhya, Katham punah Atmashrayam Atmavishayam cha Ajnanam Karyaya Paryaptam Achetanatvat iti. Atmashrayam Atmavishayam Ajnanam. Atmashrayam. What kind of samasa is this? Bahuvrihi. Atmashrayam means Atmashrayam Ajnanam. Atma Ashrayo Yasya Ajnanasya Tad Ajnanam Atmashrayam. Atma Vishayam Atma Vishayo Yasya Ajnanasya Tad Ajnanam Atma Vishayam. So Atmashrayam Atma Vishayam cha Ajnanam. Katham Karyaya Paryaptam. How it is capable of producing Karyam. Karyaya Katham Paryaptam. Why Achetanatvat? Because it is Achetana. Iti. Tatra aha. Sabhasam iti. In other words, the question is, Jada Vastu cannot produce anything. So what is the answer given? It is Sabhasam. In Moolam it is said, Sabhasam Avyakritam. Chaitanya Pratibimba is there, and therefore it is enlivened. Because it is enlivened, it can function. It acts as if it is Chaitanya. Sabhasam iti. In Tika. Tatra, so why it is not possible? The hetu was by Purva Pakshi Achetanatvat iti. Katham Paryaptam. Paryaptam Shabda is asked, is there in Anandagiri's Vyakhya. Ajnanam Karyaya Aparyaptam. Paryaptam Katham. This is the question. Paryaptam means Alam Samartham iti yavat. Line number 26. Paryaptam Alam Samartham iti yavat. It is Alam. Atmashrayam Atmavishayam iti asya ayam bhavaha. Atmashrayam and Atmavishayam means what? That is explained now. Alam means Samartham, Paryaptam. Like in Bhagavad Gita, that shloka is there. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhima bhirakshitam or bhishma bhirakshitam paryaptam tuidame tesham balam bhima bhirakshitam. That paryaptam and aparyaptam meanings are taken differently by different tikakara. So paryaptam, if you take alam, means samartham. So then one meaning will come. And some people say paryaptam means it is limited, it is parichinna. You can do sima karanam, only this much. So then meaning will be different. Atmashrayam Atmavishayam iti asya ayam bhavaha. Now what is the meaning of that? Na anatmanaha ajnanashrayata. Anatmanaha ajnanashrayata na. Ajnanashrayata means ajnanasya ashraya anatma na bhavitum arhati. Ajnana ashraya cannot be anatma. Why? Tasya ajnanotpaditattvena tadashrayatva yogat. Because it is ajnana utpadita, means it is product of ajnanam. It is karyam of ajnanam. It is produced only from ajnanam. How can it become ashraya of ajnanam? Tad ashrayatva yogat. Tad padena what? Ajnana. Ajnana ashrayatva ayogat. Nahi. So anatma cannot be ajnana ashraya. Then what can be ajnana ashraya? There is only one possibility, atma. Now he first gives it drashtanta for. What is this drashtanta for? You tell me. Nahi mrud utpadito ghato mrudashrayo bhavati. Nahi mrud utpadito ghato mrudashrayo bhavati. So this drashtanta is to show. Atma cannot be ashraya. No. So we are
Okay.
No, what?
Ajnana cannot be ashraya of its karya prapancha.
Not Ajnana cannot be ashraya of its karya prapancha. Karya cannot be ashraya of karana. Only this much. No need of atma, no need of ajnana. Karya cannot be ashraya for karana. Ghata is karya. Ghata karya cannot be ashraya for mrittika. Mrittika can be ashraya for ghata. Nahi mrit utpadito ghato mridashrayo bhavati. In this way, now this is drishtanta. Drishtanta made one statement. Karya cannot be ashraya for karanam. Therefore, no, therefore here in Dharstanta,
Anatma cannot be ashraya for avidya, for ajnana.
Anatma cannot be ashraya for ajnanam. Because anatma is
Ajnana karya.
ajnana karya. कथं तर्हि स्वप्रकाश चैतन्यम आवरण रूपा अविद्या समाश्रयेत इति चेत. Then how स्वप्रकाश चैतन्यम आवरण रूपा अविद्या समाश्रयेत? How atma, which is swaprakasha rupa, chaitanya rupa, how can it be ashraya of avidya, which is avarana rupa avidya samashrayet? How it is possible? Iti chet. So now Siddhanti does two vikalpas. Tatra kim vastavam ashrayatvam na sambhavati uta pratitikam ashrayatvam na sambhavati. So question was by Purvapakshi, how Swaprakash Chaitanya can be ashraya of avidya? Siddhanti says, Swaprakash Chaitanya cannot be Vastavika ashraya of avidya, or Swaprakash Chaitanya cannot be Pratitika ashraya of avidya. Which one you are saying no? Which one you are objecting? Adye avivadayava. Adye, that Swaprakash Chaitanya is Vastavika ashrayatva na sambhavati. Siddhanti says there is no vivada. We also accept that it cannot be Vastavika ashraya. Vastavam ashrayatvam na sambhavati, there is no vivada. Pratitikam, that is the second one. Dvitiye aham agnyah iti anubhava virodha. If you say it is not even pratitika ashraya, then aham agnya, this anubhava will not happen, but it is happening. Therefore, aham agnya, this anubhava is there, therefore pratitika ashrayatvam is possible. So far everybody is understanding?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes,
Okay.
Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
Swamiji, what is Pratitika?
Pratitika means only in appearance. Pratiti matra vishaya is pratitika. Like swapna or rajju sarpa. तथा च आत्माश्रयम अज्ञानम इति युक्तम एंड देयरफॉर आत्माश्रयम अज्ञानम आत्माश्रयम व्हाट इज द विग्रह
Atma ashrayam
Yes.
yasya.
आत्मा आश्रयो यस्य आश्रय इज पुल्लिंग शब्द आत्मा आश्रयो यस्य अज्ञानस्य तद अज्ञानम आत्माश्रयम because ajnanam is napunsakalinga therefore atmashrayam it will become. So one point is done. Atma is ashraya for ajnanam. Next point is Atma is vishaya of ajnanam. Tatha ajnana vishayo api atma eva. Ajnana vishayo api atma eva. How will be the vigraha ajnana vishaya?
अज्ञानस्य विषयः
Ajnanasya
स्तः।
vishaya. Here it is Shashti. You have to see what is there. If it is given Atma Ashraya Ajnanam, it is Bahuvrihi. It is Ajnana Vishaya Atma Shashti Tatpurusha. Means just because previous one was Bahuvrihi, therefore this will be Bahuvrihi. This logic, if somebody has, that will not work. Kathan Tarhi, now somebody says, okay, you are saying Vishaya of Ajnanam is Atma. Means Ajnanam is always Atma Vishayakam. Then Katham Tarhi Ghata Jnanam, Pata Jnanam iti Anubhava. Then why do I have this experience? Ghata Jnanam, Pata Jnanam iti. There is a Jnanam of Ghata, there is a Jnanam of Pata iti. Iti Chet. Tadavachinna Chaitanya Avaranat eva iti Brumaha. So this is a very important statement, and this topic is very beautiful, nicely discussed in Vivaranam. Tad avachinna, tad means
घटपट
ghatapata. Ghatapata avachinna chaitanya avaranat eva iti bruma. Why do we say ghata ajnanam? Because it is ghatavachinna chaitanya ajnanam. Why do we say it is pata ajnanam? Actually, it is not pata ajnanam. It is patavachinna chaitanya ajnanam. But instead of saying a long thing, we say short thing. So instead of saying ghata avachinna chaitanya ajnanam, we say ghata ajnanam. We think we have shortened the statement. But if we forget that it is not ghata ajnanam, it is ghata avachinna chaitanya ajnanam, then we became incorrect. So when we shorten the statements or anything, if we compromise on what is the actual idea, then we lost it. So ghatavachinna chaitanya ajnanam. Therefore, actually it is chaitanya vishayaka ajnanam only, not ghata vishayaka ajnanam. It is ghatavachinna chaitanya vishayaka ajnanam. See further. So this point you should note. Whenever we say I have ignorance, ajnanam about any vishaya. Aham pushpam na janami. So actually it is aham pushpavachinna chaitanyam na janami. Because whatever vishaya you take, let's say this ghata, whatever vishaya you take, that vishaya is not unknown. There also there is chaitanya. That chaitanya is covered by ajnanam. So when we say ghatakara vritti takes place, that ghatakara vritti will remove avarana, and what will become illumined? Ghatavachinna chaitanya will become illumined. So we say ghatasfuret. In a compromise statement, we say ghata becomes known. Actually, what becomes known is chaitanya there. In this way, when we go on thinking, pramata is nothing but pramata avachinna chaitanya. Prameya is nothing but prameya avachinna chaitanya. When pramata avachinna chaitanya and prameya avachinna chaitanya become one because of the prama avachinna chaitanya or praman avachinna chaitanya, that pramanakar vritti which is there, because of that I understand this vishaya which becomes known because of the removal of the avarana on the chaitanya. Removal of the avarana on the chaitanya. In this way, what Advaita Vedanta wants to establish is everything is nothing but chaitanya only. Pramata is nothing but really chaitanya. Prameya is nothing but chaitanya. Pramana is nothing but chaitanya. Only thing is we use the word avachinna. Avachinna means conditioned. Because if you say only chaitanya, and if you don't separate ghatavachinna chaitanya and patavachinna chaitanya, then when I say avarana is removed, then that chaitanya jnanam will become brahma jnanam. Chaitanya jnanam, chaitanya means brahma. So by ghata jnanam, I will say I know brahma. So ghata jnani should become brahma jnani. But that does not happen. That's why they say it is chaitanya which was avrita, avarana is removed, but that chaitanya is only avachinna chaitanya. And therefore, I need to get anavachinna chaitanya jnana. Okay, now he clarifies little bit more. घट विषयकम अज्ञानम इति अत्र घटावरण रूपम अज्ञानम इति वक्तव्यम. घट विषयक अज्ञानम मीन्स घट आवरण रूपम अज्ञानम. So Siddhanti is now explaining Purva Pakshi. When you say Ghata Vishayaka Ajnanam, Ajnana Vishaya is Ghata, let us say, not Ghatavachinna Chaitanya. If Ajnana Vishaya is Ghata, then what will happen? Ghata is covered by Ajnanam. So Ghata Avarana Rupam Ajnanam, you will say like this. Ajnanam is Ghata Avarana Rupam. Taccha na sambhavati. Ghata is not covered by Ajnanam. Why? Praman prayojanayoho abhavena jadavarnasya durnirupatvat. There is no pramana and there is no prayojanam for jada avarana, jada vastu having avarana. Siddhanta, you should clearly understand. If we say Ghata is covered by Ajnanam, Ghata is Jada or Chaitanya? Jada. In Jada Vastu, Ajnana Avaranam has neither any Pramana nor any Prayojana. Pramana Prayojanayoho Abhavena. Why there is no Pramanam of Jada Vastu being covered? Why there is no Prayojanam for Jada Vastu being covered? Jada Vastu means Ajnanam, because it is Ajnana Karyam. So Ajnana Karyam is covered by Ajnanam, in that there is no Pramanam. It itself is Ajnanam. And a Vastu which by itself is Jada, you don't need to put another Avarana to cover it. Vastu which is Jada by itself. In other words, if the room is dark and there is a pot, let us say, in that dark room, you don't need to put a blanket on top of that ghata to cover it or hide it, because the room is already dark. When is the prayojanam of that vastu covering? Only if the object is illumined. So, if there is a lamp, let's say outside there is light, sunlight is there, okay, and ghata is there, that ghata which is jada by itself, if you cover it, ghata is not known. If outside there is light, but if outside there is darkness, ajnana means nothing is known, let us say, and then that ghata is there, covering that ghata does not serve any purpose. That is why it is said prayojana abhava. Lamp is of the nature of light. Even in dark room, lamp has enough light to illuminate itself and everything else. Covering that lamp has a prayojanam, because it will create everything dark. Then removing that avarana is the job of jnana vritti. Antakarana vritti will remove that avarana, things will become illumined. So pramana prayojanayoho abhavena jadavarana durnirupatvat. Jada vastu cannot have any avarana. Prasakta prakasha pratibandhaya avaranam apekshate. Prasakta prakasha pratibandhaya. For prasakta prakasha means there where there is clear light. That light can be obstructed by avarana. So what is the prayojanam of avarana? Prasakta prakasha pratibandha. Avaranasya apeksha prasakta prakashasya pratibandhaya. Prasakta means that which is very clear, that which is spashta. For that, prasakta prakasha pratibandhaya avaranam apekshate. Na kadachit jade prakasha prasakta. But in jada vastu, there is no prasakta prakasha. Prasakta also can mean prapta. Prakasha which is already available, attained, that can be covered by avarana. That which is not even there, not available, how will any avarana help? There is no purpose. So in jada vastu, prakasha is not upalabdha, not prasakta, is not spashta. And therefore, avaranam jade na apekshate. In jada vastu, avarana is not needed. विस्तृतम एतद विवरण आचार्यैहि इति न इह वदामः. He says this is already elaborated by Vivarana Acharya. Therefore, we are not going to speak about it. Na iha vadamaha. Vayam na vadamaha. So therefore, if somebody wants to know about it, study Vivaranam. Uktancha आश्रयत्व विषयत्व भागिनी
विषयत्वभागिनी
भागचितिरेव केवला
निर्विभागतिरेव केवला
पूर्वसिद्धतमसो हि पश्चिमो
पूर्वसिद्धतमसो हि पश्चिमो
आश्रयो भवति नापि गोचरः
आश्रयो भवति नापि गोचरः
आश्रयत्व विषयत्व भागिनी
निर्विभागचितिरेव केवल पूर्वसिद्धतमसो हि पश्चिमो आश्रयो भवति नापि गोचरः
आश्रयत्व विषयत्व भागिनी निर्विभाग चिति ही एव केवल. दिस श्लोका इज फ्रॉम संक्षेप शारीरक. Number is incorrect. It is not 1319. It is 1319. 319 is together. Is the famous shloka. We have seen it so many times in so many places. निर्विभाग चैतन्य चिति ही मीन्स चैतन्य निर्विभाग चिति ही आश्रयत्व भागिनी विषयत्व भागिनी च. It is ashraya also. Bhagini means yogya. It is yogya to become ashraya also of ajnanam and vishaya also of ajnanam. Kevala chitihi means nirvikalpa chaitanya, shuddha brahma. Shuddha brahma mean later they will say shuddha brahma cannot become ashraya also, vishaya also, like that. But for this vichar it is kevala. पूर्व सिद्ध तमसो हि पश्चिमो नाश्रयो भवति नापि गोचरः. पूर्व सिद्ध तमः. Tamaha, which is Ajnanam, which is Purva Siddha. Purva means earlier. Ajnanam, which comes first. Purva Siddha Tamasaha of that Ajnanam. Paschima. Paschima means what comes later. Uttara. Actually, Uttara is called Paschima here. Uttara means later. Purva Siddha Tamaso hi Paschimo. Paschimaha Tamasaha Ashrayo na bhavati. Gocharaha api na bhavati. Gochara means Vishaya. So, any later vastu cannot become Ashraya of its previous thing, and it cannot become Vishaya also. This is where we discussed between Bhamati and Vivarana. So, Bhamatikara has not taken Brahma as the Ashraya of Ajnanam. Jiva they have taken, Vivaranakara has taken Brahma. So this Bheda, those who have listened to all the talks, then they know. Further in Tika, Ato Achaitanatvat Ajnanam Katham Karyaya Paryaptam iti. Therefore, if Siddhanti is asking now, Purvapakshi, Ghata, Pataha, they are Jada Vastu. Achetanatvat, because they are Achetana. How can Ajnanam Katham Karyaya Paryaptam? No, so this is the Ajnanam, this is the next topic now, actually, he starts. That Sabhasam Shabda he is explaining. So here he completed that topic actually, and therefore what we should understand, Ajnana, Ghata Vishayaka Ajnanam means Ghatavachinna Chaitanya Vishayaka Ajnanam. Ghatavachinna Chaitanya. In other words, what Advaita Vedanta wants us to remember all the time is, whenever I know anything, Vriksha is there, tree is there, person is there, some car is there, bus is there, this is there, that is there. All I am knowing is Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya. That Chaitanya is not different from my Swarupa. This will become my Nididhyasanam. So all Jnanam is actually nothing but Chaitanya only. In Panchadashi first chapter, first shloka is this. Shabda Sparshadayo Vedyaha Vaichitrya Jagare Prathak. So when I say I am getting knowledge of Shabda, Sparsha, Vishaya, all different Vishayas, actually I am getting Samvid, Jnana. That is the main thing. That Samvid is continuous. It is avachinna. But that Vishaya becomes secondary. So this one point we have to note. Now further he says, okay, if Ajnanam is Achetanam, how can it be Karanam to produce any Karyam? Ato Achetanatvat Ajnanam Katham Karyaya Paryaptam iti. Achetana Ajnanam, how can it produce any Karyam? So Uttaramaha Sabhasam. Tatraha, that Sabhasam. Now you see in Tika. Tika means in Anandagiri, previous page number 440, line number 14. Tatraha Sabhasam iti. Kulaladi adhishtitam hi mridadi ghatadikam kurvat upagamyate. Kulaladi adhishtitam. Mritika can produce ghata only when Kulaladi adhishtitam. Kulal, in the presence of Kulala, pot maker, ghata can be produced from Mritika. In the absence of Kulala, just by itself, Mritika cannot produce ghata. Let us complete that part in the Anandagiri Tika. Tadvat Chidabhasam. Chidabhasa Vyaptam Ajnanam Sharirad-dvaya Akarena Parinamate Vivartate Ityartha. Tadvat, in the same way, Chidabhasa Vyaptam Ajnanam. Ajnanam which is pervaded by Chidabhasa or enlivened, blessed by Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa Vyaptam Ajnanam Sharirad-dvaya Akarena Parinamate Vivartate. Parinama here is Vivarta only. Vivartate ityartha. Tadhedam tarhi avyakritam asi. This is Brahadaranyaka. Very important mantra here. That Ajnanam is called avyakritam. This Jagat was earlier, Jagat is Karyam. Karyam was earlier one with Karanam. Karanam is avyakritam. But that Karana avyakritam is not only Jada. In that Jada there is Chaitanya also present. Tad ha idam. Idam is Jagat. Tad dhedam is there. Tad ha idam. Tarhi. Tarhi means srishte hai prak. Before creation. It is just like Sadeva Somya Idam Agra Asit. So there it is said it is Sat. Here it is said it is Avyakritam. In Chandogya 6th chapter it is said Jagat was one with Sat. Here it is said Jagat was one with Avyakritam. Avyakritam means this Ajnanam. But Ajnanam blessed by Chaitanya Abhasa, Chaitanya Pratibimba. If Chaitanya Pratibimba is there, Chaitanya is there or not?
Yes.
Because Chaitanya Pratibimba cannot come without Chaitanya. So Chaitanya is also there. Can that Chaitanya be somewhere else and Ajnanam somewhere else? Like sun is there up all the way. Water is there in the bucket on the earth and Pratibimba is falling here. Like that, is it possible that Ajnanam is somewhere? Brahma Chaitanya is somewhere and then Brahma Chaitanya gives Pratibimba that is also not possible. So right there where Ajnanam is, right there Abhasa is, right there Chaitanya also is. Shuddha Brahma is also present. And then that Chaitanya enters Pravishta, Anakhagrebhya Pravishta. Tadedam tarhi avyakritam asit. Asit means it was in the past. Ityadi shruta avyakritasya karanatva shrute. In all these shrutis, avyakrita is karanam. It is known, it is heard in this way. Next page, Tika. Abhasa word is explained. Line number 16. Asamantat bhasate iti abhasah chaitanyam तेन सह वर्तते इति तथा आसमन्तात् भासते इति आभासः सर्वत्र भासते इति आभासः चैतन्यम तेन सह वर्तते. Abhasa means not Chaitanyam, Chaitanyasya Abhasa. But Tena Chaitanya Abhasena Saha Vartate. Kim? Ajnanam. Ajnanam Chaitanya Abhasena Saha Vartate. Iti Tatha. Tatha means Sabhasam. Chaitanyena Saha means Sabhasam. Iti Tatha Chaitanya Adhishtitam Ityartha. So this Ajnanam is Chaitanya Adhishtitam. Means Chaitanyam Adhishthanam Yasya. Chaitanyena Adhishtitam. Not Chaitanya. Chaitanyena Adhishtitam. It is staying there with Chaitanya. Ityartha. Drashtantaha spashta. Drashtanta is that Kulala Drashtanta. It is spashta. Prapancha Dvaya Karanam Atma Jnanam iti Uktam Tadayuktam. You said Prapancha Dvaya Karanam Atma Jnanam. Atmanaha Jnanam is Prapancha Dvaya Karanam. It is the cause of the Sthula Sukshma Prapancha. Tadayuktam, Purvapakshi says. Why? Shruti Virodhat. Because it is against the Shruti. Iti Ashankam Pariharati. Tadhedam. Iti. Shruti is already there. Brahadaranyaka Shruti. Tadhedam tarhi avyakritam asit. Avyakritam, different names are given for avyakritam. Sushuptihi, Nidra, Maya, Avidya, Shaktihi, इत्यादि अनेक शब्द वाच्यम आत्मा ज्ञानम इत्यर्थः. अव्याकृतम सुषुप्ति निद्रा माया अविद्या शक्ति. All these are अज्ञानम. आत्मनः अज्ञानम इत्यर्थः. Like that, for Sukshma Sharira also there are different names. These are all Karana Sharira names. Sukshma Sharira names are अहंकृति, ग्रंथि, बंध, सूक्ष्म शरीर, भव मीन्स संसार, जीव, all these are names for सूक्ष्म शरीर. अहंकृति ग्रंथि विबंध सूक्ष्म शरीर चेतो भवजीव नाम. So ajnanam is done. Now we are going to start from Nanu Ajnanam Sat Uta Asat, that topic which we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.